Alrighty, this is my third video tonight, and I'm ready to put this thing to rest right now because I had to watch 3 games at the same time, and yes, I did that, including this game, the Florida Panthers game, and the Hurricanes game. But this one was an instant classic all around for NBA fans and basketball fans. The Lakers coming off with the 3-3 record coming into tonight. Going into through Florida where they got their butt kicked out of by the Magic versus the Heat. We're coming off the win against the Wizards at home with their new court design, and I can't believe I forgot to mention this in my last video. They had this new court design. It was all red. It was pretty nice. And speaking of that, they had a new court design here tonight, as well as the New Jersey reveal, which was the Heat culture, and we were wearing black. The numbers were red, as the Lakers were wearing yellow tonight, as pretty standard. So let's see. Before we get to the game itself, we're going to talk about the little box score. So we start off with the Lakers. Anthony Davis only playing 25 minutes in. He has 9.6 rebounds, 4 assists. And like I said, he was pretty limited today. He didn't do much offensively. I think he was having a pretty rough night tonight, and it made it worse that he was battling. And by the second quarter, he was battling through an injury, and I thought it was a leg injury, but it turned out he was dealing with rib spasms and like the ribs are like right over here. It is not fun to deal with. I know people who were dealing with rib problems, especially with spasms. It's not fun to deal with. It sucks. So I feel for Anthony Davis there. Next is Taurean Prince, who only scored 9 points at all with 3 rebounds. So he was definitely not much impact for the Lakers there, as he was taking care of the basketball. But other than that, he didn't really do much here. He was just there as height advantage. LeBron James, former Heat, former Cavalier. Of course, 38 years old, and he's still producing some big numbers as points, including those slam dunks he does, the Jordan style, the bam. He played 37 minutes in this game with 30 points, and all 4 times he has scored a free throw. D'Angelo Russell only played 29 minutes in, 13 points in, one three-pointer. Austin Reeves had himself a game. Even he was battling through a knee issue. He has scored 23 points and 10 rebounds. So even though they lost tonight, he has a double-double. Christian Wood, who signed with the Lakers this past offseason, has scored 12 points. Cam Reddish with 7 points. I'll tell you about that. And Christie, who only scored 4 points. For Miami Heat, Haywood Highsmith is the starter tonight for Kevin Love. So Haywood Highsmith scoring 5 points, with one being a 3-pointer and a field goal. Jimmy Butler, man, we knew he's good, but he was this good tonight. 28 points, 4 rebounds, 3 3-pointers. That is the vintage Jimmy Butler that we all know and love from years ago and during playoffs and even during his time with the Chicago Bulls. But the bigger impressive player tonight is Bam Adebayo. My goodness. I said some things about him during the finals last season, but tonight he's definitely a respect for everyone again, especially me. 22 points, 10 assists, 20 rebounds. That's a triple-double. So Hero was 1 assist away of the Wizards game. This time we finally got a triple-double. It's Bam. He didn't even realize it was a triple-double. In fact, I didn't realize it was a triple-double as well. I was just focusing more on the game itself. But he has a triple-double. He has 20 rebounds altogether, 15 defensive ones, 5 offensive ones, 22 points. And if you watch the game, or if you didn't watch the game, I'm going to tell you something that's shocking. So He's a center, and guess what he did tonight? In the first quarter, he actually made an attempt to shoot a three-pointer, and it went in. That three-pointer went in. So he's 1 for 1 in a three-pointer tonight. I am absolutely stunned and impressed that he has made that three-pointer shot. Just bam. Props to you, bud. Props to you. Absolutely. You were great against LeBron. He was really good defensively against LeBron. He made LeBron pretty agitated and anxious and whatnot. So Kyle Lowry next, 5 points. I thought he played pretty good. He was more of a playmaker thing, and he took that big charge at the end of the game against LeBron. And of course, after that, you've got Tyler Hero scoring 22 points. That's what he's averaging now. With 2 3-pointers, he's 2 for 10. I mean, that's just a little bit better off in the paints tonight. Now for the bench, Duncan Robinson with 2 3-pointers with 12 points, so not bad for him. Thomas Bryant just scored 2 points. That was just that one layup. Josh Richardson, 3 points. And Hotcats Jr., definitely a big point maker here, especially making the spin moves. And I remember telling you about those. So that's the box score. LeBron also with 3 blocks, and those are the ones against Tyler Hero, trying to make the dunk. Anyway, so in the first quarter, it's an evenly matched first quarter. So nobody won the third quarter. It was a draw, 33. So definitely a nice game there. Second quarter, Miami wins that second quarter with 3 points. That's when 2 injuries happened. With Austin Reeves with the knee issue, but he was battling through it and managed to make some big numbers. And Anthony Davis had to go to the locker room to, check out what was wrong with him, and it turned out to be a rib spasm. I mean, those hurt. Those really hurt. Then in the third quarter, things get really heated. Things get pretty heated. So I'll tell you this. There was a situation, and I'm going to tell you this before the third quarter. I told you this was an evenly match, but did I tell you there was actually a T in the first quarter? You know the T? That means technical foul. Bam actually committed a technical foul, a hanging technical foul against himself. I mean, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous to even call that. So Austin Reeves made that shot. So I'm actually going to go through a play-by-play just to tell you guys that there was definitely lots of technical fouls in this game. The both team, especially the Lakers team, being so frustrated, so angry, especially with the officiating tonight. Well, for them, it's the officiating there. For the Lakers, it's just not going their way. But that one technical foul was the only one on Bam in the first quarter. So in the second quarter, as I'm scrolling through, this was a really heated game for the Lakers, and a lot of times the heated game for the Heat as well. The game is big. The adrenaline and emotions are really high, and the emotions get the better of you. The emotions get the better of you, and that's pretty much where it stands. So in the second quarter, as I found this one, there was actually a defensive 3-second violation, which would mean a technical foul. I don't know how that's the case. Jimmy Butler makes that free throw, so there's another one right there. So that's another one, and that would be that one in against the Lakers there. Third quarter. Now I finally get to the third quarter. So there was a technical there was definitely a technical foul in this quarter. I'm willing to remember because by this point things were getting pretty heated, like really heated, especially later on. So Christian Wood makes shots. Haywood Highsmith makes that jumper shot. And then by the time we get to the end of the third quarter, the Heat took over the third quarter by that point. All right, so here we go. This is towards the end of the third quarter. All right, so Darvin Ham, who's a head coach of the Lakers, he got himself a technical foul. Jimmy Butler makes a free throw, a technical free throw, makes free throw 1 out of 2. And we go to the fourth quarter. So in the fourth quarter, we have a scary situation. Now, things didn't get heated enough. It's gotten heated definitely in the fourth quarter as the Heat by this point has an 11-point advantage. So the Heat took over at the end of the third quarter and really the free throws and the technical fouls are ones that are helping us. Being up at this point. So now we get to the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, it's gone scary. We had the advantage. We had the 11-point advantage. The emotions are high. It's definitely something to look out for. All right, we go in the fourth quarter. Hotcast makes that layup, that spinning move. There was a bad pass from D'Angelo Russell. Hotcast makes that second layup. After that one, Bam Adebayo assists. And here's what happened. D'Angelo Russell gets teed up, right? He was still chirping, and he ends up getting a second technical during the commercial break. So, by rule, 2 technical fouls mean you're done. You're ejected from the game. So D'Angelo Russell gets himself tossed out of the game, and he goes to watch the rest of the game from their own locker room, clubhouse. Yeah, our first ejection of the season involving the Heat is from the opposing side. D'Angelo Russell gets tossed out of the game, and we have not seen him back. So Tyler Hero makes both technical shots, so that's great. That's good for us. Then there was a foul on Jimmy Butler for a shooting foul. Spoelstra would challenge the call, but here's the weird part. The call was successful. The challenge was successful. However, there was a different foul on Bam for a reach-in, which would still end up being a shooting foul because Cam Reddish was in a shooting motion. He only makes 1 out of 2 at that point. So definitely not something to be proud of with that challenge necessarily, but we do retain that challenge. All right, a little bit after that, where the Heat are up by 9 at this point, LeBron commits a personal foul, and then there was a delay of game. I think this was on LeBron, or was it after? I think this might have been. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So, seconds delay of game, and that would be a technical foul, and that would be on LeBron. Jimmy Butler makes that technical shot, so that's another technical foul. By this point, it was 3 or 4. We got Anthony Davis defensive 3 seconds. Then we got the head coach of the Lakers, so that's 2. We got an ejection for D'Angelo Russell. That's 3 and 4 technically, and then LeBron gets himself 1. That's 5. So 5 technical fouls for the Lakers. They're not happy. They are not happy. And then there was one point where even we have a technical foul ourselves, and I think it was I don't know why I didn't cover it, but there was definitely a technical foul on us after that. It might have been Tyler Hero who got a tee up there, or was it a little bit before? But regardless, no, it was before the D7 call. So I completely skipped that. So that's totally my bad there. That was Austin Reeves making that technical shot. Then, after that delayed game call, LeBron pretty much took over, making that dunks and trying to get one in. And the N1, LeBron feeling himself. And that by this point, it will be a 1-point game. For the rest of 2 minutes and 30 seconds, there were turnovers left and right. And in this game alone, we had turnover problems. They had turnover problems. But in this point, remember we said we don't capitalize on turnovers. By that point, in this game, we were capitalizing on turnovers. But by the end of this game, we did not at all. Lakers missing shots. The Heat missing shots. It took one bad shooting for somebody to win the game. It took one shot for somebody to win. Lakers had the momentum. The Heat were missing shots. They were throwing bricks. Jimmy making some rebounds in, but definitely not cool. So then Richardson makes that rebound. We're trying to be up by 3 points at this point, and then Bam commits a travel. I'm like, are you kidding me? Shoot. So then Haywood Heisman comes in for Hero because we need some big guys. Cam Reddish with the jumper, 21-foot jumper, so that's a 3 from the corner. And I swear to you, I was holding my breath, watching that shot fly out, waiting for it to go in and get my heart broken. But that bounces off the rim, and Jimmy Butler with that finishing rebound. And the Heat survives this game from another fourth quarter collapse to win this game 108-107 against Los Angeles Lakers. Oh man, that's a scary. Bam with a ball. I'll tell you what, despite committing that travel, he was magnificent tonight. He was great. Now, here's a stat that nobody's aware of. Since 2014, LeBron left Miami to go to Cleveland. For 9 years, going into 10 years. In Miami alone, in Kaseya Center, American Airlines Arena, FTX, and now Kaseya. LeBron is 2-7 in Miami since 2014. 2-7 in Miami since he left. That's huge. That's crazy. In my opinion, that's crazy to even think about that stat. I'm just grateful we got this win, bro. It's such a big win, especially that we had a lackluster start. And we're now 3-4 of the season early on, as we are now going into have a couple of days off, I believe. Our next game is we have a game on Wednesday against the Grizzlies. We go to Memphis to play the Grizzlies, as I don't think John Morant will play this game. But we do know a certain Boston Celtic player who was there, Marcus Smart, so we know a thing or two about him. So yeah, we got 2 games on Wednesday. We got the Panthers on national television. We got this game on Wednesday with the Heat and Grizzlies. So definitely matches to watch out for. And for today, we are 3 for 3 today. Tonight alone, the Hurricanes dominated the Highlanders. The Florida Panthers survived and came back against the Blue Jackets. And the Heat survived against the Lakers. Great day for Miami sports tonight. I'm definitely going to have a good night's sleep for this one, as well as everyone else. Such a great night. Such a great night. Heart, a little bit of anxiety, but still a good night nonetheless. So, anyway, there you go. That's going to do it for this video, folks. Tomorrow is an off day for us, so I'm definitely going to embrace the off day, to be honest here. And yeah, folks, let's take the time to relax, decompress ourselves, and get ready for Wednesday, because I think Wednesday is going to be a fun night to watch, as well as the Panthers look to continue the win streak, to get back on a win streak again against the Washington Capitals. Well, the Miami Heat looking to continue the win streak against a struggling Memphis Grizzlies team who are now 1 for 6. This might be a winnable game, but you never know. You never know with the Miami Heat. They're so unpredictable. And then we got a big match against Atlanta Hawks, who are going through a good start right now, who are 4 for 3 right now. And I think, did they play today? Let me just double check real quick. Yes, they did. And they actually lost tonight against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, yeah, look, the games to watch out for tonight, as we are definitely going to get ready for Wednesday. But anyway, guys, there you go. That's 3 videos down for you tonight. I'm going to bed. And yeah, folks, that's going to do it. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TG has your back. And when he does, he'll be right there with you for the entertainment you deserve. It's Miami CVG. Signing up, folks. See you on Wednesday. Everybody.